with what he's doing. He's changing the levels with that left hand. Oh, shot.
The man in heavyweight boxing. It will go down to the scorecard. Oh, another terrific.
What separates one undefeated heavyweight champion from another? On paper, Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk share the same impeccable record, but in the ring, they couldn't be more different.
All to the winner by unanimous decision.
Fury is the larger-than-life showman, always playful, always relaxed, and always entertaining. Usyk, on the other hand, is all business, laser-focused like a modern-day gladiator. It's the brash entertainer versus the stoic tactician, a matchup that epitomizes the thrill of boxing. And as the fist flew and history was written, one question loomed large. Would it be Fury's raw power or Usyk's pinpoint precision that would reign supreme? Let's take a look. In preparation for their first bout, Usyk's dedication was on full display. The Ukrainian trained for 9 grueling months, sacrificing holidays, and even missing the birth of his daughter. His focus was unshakable, reminiscent of a prime Mike Tyson. Meanwhile, Fury split his energy between training and promotion, charming fans with his charisma while leaning on his natural advantages. Standing 6 inches taller and 40 pounds heavier, Fury was confident he could use his size to bully his smaller opponent. And for the early rounds, it looked like he might be right. Fury started strong, punishing Usyk with body shots, keeping just out of range, and dazzling the crowd with his signature flair.
Showing lots of good variation.
Yeah, Fury's trying to time it for the right hand. There it is.
It's intelligence and feints. Oh.
But Usyk is no ordinary fighter. As Fury's smirk turned into a grimace, Usyk found his rhythm. By the 9th round, the Ukrainian's persistence paid off. A perfectly timed punch rocked Fury, who staggered but stayed on his feet. The damage, however, was done. The knockdown shifted the momentum, and Usyk emerged victorious by the slimmest of margins. For the first time, Tyson Fury tasted defeat.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world!
While Usyk claimed the title of undisputed heavyweight champion. It was a classic. 2 undefeated champions, a determined underdog, and a brash showman humbled. Fans were left in awe as skill, endurance, and heart clashed on boxing's biggest stage. Now, the stakes are even higher as they prepare for an epic rematch on December the 21st. Fury, renowned for his resilience in rematches, looks to reclaim his crown and silence the doubters. Standing 6 inches taller and 40 pounds heavier, he still has the physical edge. But Usyk, laser-focused and relentless, aims to cement his legacy with a decisive second victory. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Fury's flamboyance versus Usyk's stoic determination. Streaming live on DAZN, this clash promises to deliver another electrifying chapter in heavyweight history. Will it be revenge for Fury or a repeat for Usyk? One thing certain, boxing fans are in for a night to remember. To understand the weight of this rivalry, consider the journeys of these 2 champions. Just a few years ago, heavyweight boxing revolved around Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury. Oleksandr Usyk? He was seen as a brilliant cruiserweight, but too small for the heavyweight giants. His rise to dominance, however, has been nothing short of extraordinary. Usyk conquered the cruiserweight division with flair, capturing every belt by defeating champions in their own backyards. Having achieved it all, he set his sights on the heavyweight division. His debut against Derek Chisora, a seasoned brawler with raw power, was a baptism by fire. Early in the fight, Chisora's size and aggression tested Usyk.
Stuff if he stays on the outside too long, he's got to force.
Yet, as Chisora faded, Usyk's precision and relentless stamina took over, turning the contest into a technical showcase. Usyk's journey to heavyweight greatness reached its pinnacle when he faced Anthony Joshua in London. Despite giving up considerable size, Usyk's technical brilliance took center stage. He outboxed Joshua with precision and footwork, even landing heavy shots in the later rounds that visibly shook the British star.
He fights for...
The victory crowned Usyk as the heavyweight champion, a momentous achievement for a fighter many considered too small for the division. But celebrations were short-lived. As war erupted in Ukraine, Usyk returned home, trading boxing gloves for military fatigues to join his country's territorial defense battalion. His career paused indefinitely, showcasing his commitment to his nation. 11 months later, Usyk returned to the ring to defend his title in a high-stakes rematch against Joshua. This time, Joshua came prepared with a refined strategy.
Of Joshua seems a little bit different in this fight. You mentioned the knee bend, but just overall.
Landing powerful shots that staggered Usyk at moments. The fight was closer than their first, with Joshua's size and adjustments posing a greater challenge. But Usyk's relentless work rate, superior endurance, and championship round brilliance proved decisive once again. The Ukrainian claimed a hard-fought victory, cementing his reputation as a heavyweight force. Next came a controversial fight against Daniel Dubois, where a low blow left Usyk reeling. Some argued it should have been ruled a legitimate knockdown. However, Usyk recovered and, in classic fashion, delivered a decisive knockout to silence any doubt. Meanwhile, Fury's reign as heavyweight king was marked by a mix of dominance and disappointment. After his trilogy with Deontay Wilder, which solidified his reputation as boxing's ultimate showman, Fury's choice of opponents drew criticism. Wins against lesser-known fighters and an underwhelming performance against a mixed martial artist left fans wanting more. Nevertheless, Fury's natural talent and charisma kept him in the spotlight. When Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk finally squared off, it was billed as a battle of opposites, the dominant heavyweight king versus the cruiserweight maestro who dared to challenge the giants. The lead-up to the fight highlighted their contrasting personas. Fury, ever the showman, stole the spotlight with his playful antics, witty banter, and relentless promotion. Usyk, in stark contrast, exuded a stoic intensity, seemingly untouched by the circus of fight week. His demeanor suggested a man who lived and breathed nothing but the challenge ahead. When the bell rang, the clash of styles was immediately apparent. Fury used his signature feints, sharp jabs, and slick defensive moves to control the early rounds. With a significant size and reach advantage, he kept Usyk at bay, punishing the smaller man with precise body shots whenever he closed the gap. Fury's composure and tactical brilliance had many thinking he was cruising toward another dominant victory. But Usyk had other plans. As the fight progressed, the Ukrainian's persistence began to show. His relentless pace and ability to adapt threw Fury off his rhythm. The crowd, initially dazzled by Fury's flair, started to sense a shift as Usyk dug deep, determined to prove that no style or size could eclipse his skill. In the 8th round, Usyk landed a devastating overhand left that changed everything. Fury's black eye and broken nose were visible proof of the damage. While the punch didn't knock Fury out, it served as a turning point. Usyk's confidence grew, and his relentless pace began to wear Fury down. Then came the 9th round. Another perfectly timed left sent Fury stumbling, and a barrage of precise punches left the Gypsy King on shaky legs. Though Fury's incredible resilience allowed him to recover, the momentum had shifted decisively. By the final bell, Usyk had landed 170 punches, more than any of Fury's previous opponents. His work rate and accuracy, particularly in the later rounds, were unmatched. The judges' scores reflected the closeness of the contest: 114 to 113, 115 to 112, and 113 to 114. Usyk's split decision victory marked the culmination of an extraordinary journey. For the 5th time in a row, he had defeated a British heavyweight, all bigger, all stronger, but none able to match his skill. For Fury, the loss was a bitter pill to swallow. Without the knockdown, the fight might have ended in a draw. The Gypsy King's camp argued that with a few adjustments, Fury could reclaim his title. And they're not wrong. Fury has a history of bouncing back stronger in rematches. Against Deontay Wilder, he turned a draw into a decisive knockout victory. If he approaches the Usyk rematch with a similar mentality, focusing less on showmanship and more on strategy, he remains a formidable threat. As for Usyk, the rematch represents an opportunity to cement his legacy. A second victory over Fury would elevate him into the GOAT discussion. A remarkable feat for someone once deemed too small for the division. For Fury, it's a chance to prove that he's still the baddest man on the planet. Their contrasting styles, Fury's size and flair versus Usyk's precision and persistence, make this rivalry one for the ages. The rematch promises to be another epic showdown, a clash of titans that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Whether it's repeat or revenge, heavyweight history will be made. The countdown is on, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Will Usyk's unstoppable precision once again conquer the division, or will Fury's comeback magic and sheer size rewrite the story? Is this the beginning of a Usyk dynasty or the resurgence of the Gypsy King? We want to hear from you. Drop your predictions in the comments. Are you Team Usyk or Team Fury? If you're as hyped as we are for this heavyweight blockbuster, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. This is just the start of an epic journey through the world of boxing, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's make history together, one punch at a time.